Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I want to give you a little bit of general information. Uh, if you ever plan on going to a foreign country, and this is just kind of general. First, let me show you where we're at right now. If I can do this, if it's going to show up, yeah, it will. You see, it's Mexico City. See Mexico City. I flew into Mexico City, and I'm in Puebla. It's about 2.5 hour bus ride. I've noticed the buses at the airport. You can catch a bus, and that'll take you to these small towns around there. And so that's where we're at right there. Oh, let me see. Show that to you a little bit. And see, so there's Puebla's where we're at, Puebla City. And Puebla City is about 3 or 4 million people. And so we're out in this little place, San Andros Chalala. That's where I'm at. And let's see here. Yeah, well, maybe not. Yeah. You see, I'm about 3 blocks. This is a tourist area. I'm about 3 to 6 blocks from the tourist areas. And the tourists are mainly Mexican tourists. And so that's why, see, the rent for, and I already made a video talking about my room, bathroom. Nothing fancy, but I'm not here that often. The only reason I'm here now, my batteries, and I need to recharge my batteries. In about 45 minutes, I'm going to be taking off again. So I want to get my batteries charged, and I'm uploading some videos. But the apartment runs less than $100 a month for the apartment. And you see, something to look for in an apartment also. See, I'm on the top floor of three levels. Now this room is on the very end. On the very end, you see they're able to hang up their clothes, wash their clothes, and hang it up. I'm not that worried about getting my clothes washed and dried. There's a lot of little laundromat things, not laundromat like you do laundry. You drop your laundry off there, and you drop it off in the morning, and you'll get it back that afternoon. And it costs, golly, 30 pesos. I don't know what it is. Let's see, that'd be about $2, I guess, to get my laundry done. Pesos is 18 pesos to $1. So, but anyway, so there's a lot of places to live. I say so. I get a place normally by the month. Whatever country I go to, I get it by the month. And then, like I say, the first month I'm here, like I say, I got my. This is the first time I got a bicycle. I bought a bicycle, and I'm doing the running around on that, checking out the area and all this. What I like is, make sure I got my key here. And yeah, I got it. And you're normally pretty safe in areas like this. And that's something else that you're doing. You're checking out what kind of areas that you're going to and find out what kind of stuff you like doing. Okay. What I do is I do my work, my Hui Chi. So when I do my Hui Chi and take away pain, and when I start this, and I take away pain, I meet people, and I really don't really mind if sometimes I make money, sometimes I don't. Not that big a deal, because even when you do make money, you're not going to make that much. But it is a way to get to know people. And like I say, since I'm not where the tourists are, it's meeting people is a little bit more difficult. And but like I say, once I start working, then I really start meeting all kinds of people. And when you meet people, then you get out traveling around and going places. Just like when I was in China, it took me I don't know, probably a couple, 2 or 3 weeks before I finally was able to show people my work that I do. And the next thing I knew, I was up at the Tibet border. So I mean, I traveled all over China. I mean, I ended up being there 9 months total, and I went all over the place. And China's probably about the hardest traveling I've ever done. Uh, the language, you can't understand it, and you can't read it because it's all in symbols. They don't have English signs and stuff like that. Even the letters, they don't have that stuff. So it was really difficult. Hey, there's a policeman, and what's going on there? But anyway, that's what I'd like to do right there. I'm on a motorcycle. That's my kind of motorcycle too. And but I say it was very difficult in China. Here in Mexico, they know Americans. They know what Americans are, and it's they're much nicer to try to get along with. I say China was a little bit different, and like I say, I'll be using the same traveling techniques when I go to Thailand. I'm planning on going to Thailand later on this year, and I'll stay there for a few months, and it'll be the same thing. I'll find an area, I'll get a hotel. Here I got a hotel one night, and then that gave me time to walk around and see what was going on. I'll be doing the same thing in Thailand. I haven't figured out what cities I'm going to go to. I fly into Bangkok, but then from there I'm going to be going to no telling where. See, they're still building here, and but like I say, wherever it'll be, it won't be around the tourists. And now Thailand's a little different. I was there a little bit, and they know what Americans are, and they know what foreigners are, and so they're real friendly towards foreigners, kind of like Mexico. It's the same thing. But now I'm so far down in Mexico that a lot of people don't speak English down here. And normally I'm clear down at the other end, down by Guatemala, and they sure don't speak English in Guatemala nor in Mexico. But like I say, they know what Americans are, and they're much more easygoing. I mean, you can talk to them, you can figure out what's going on. It's just remember, you're never in a hurry, and that's my drawback. Like I say, I'm kind of hyper. I'm ready to do things, and so like I say, I couldn't rent a bike, so I ended up buying a bicycle. So I did that so I can get around, and because that really makes a difference when you can get around. And it's the first time I had a bike, and now I kind of like it. I'm getting used to it now. It's I can really see a lot. I'm still learning on the bicycle, traveling with the bicycle. But this is finding a place is very inexpensive. It just takes some time to find out what neighborhoods that you want to live in. And I like to at least stay within 2 or 3 blocks of restaurants so I can get something to eat. I don't eat that much when I'm traveling, and a lot of times because I don't know what it is I'm eating and stuff like that. And I say after you've been in one area for about a month, people get to know you. They're much more open and nicer and stuff like that. So, but where's another policeman? I wonder if maybe there's something going on. But there's seldom too much going on around here. I say we're the. I thought I was close to the tourist area, but really the main tourist area is on the other side of where I was intended to go. Let me see if I can show you. Yeah, we're in a valley, and you should be able to see it. There's a mountain here at the end of the road, and it's about 6 blocks, maybe 6 blocks is where the top of that, there's a church up on top of that mountain. And on the other side of that is a big tourist area. And I mean, there's a lot of people over there. And I say, but they're all Mexican. And I don't think I've even seen a foreigner around here since I've been here. But I'm sure there are. I just haven't seen any. But I say there's lots of food. There's lots of music. And if you're a drinker, man, there's a lot of drinking. Man, I can't believe how much drinking there is. I guess a lot of people go on vacation and do a lot of drinking. But anyway, I just thought I'd share a little bit of the basics of the techniques that I use when I set off and go to a place. Another thing, remember, you get your place. You're really nice to the landlord, and you make sure you have an address. Get a piece of paper with the address on it, so you can give it to taxi cab people, and so then they can get you back to get back to your room if you ever get lost. I ended up getting a phone, so I got the GPS, and so then that'll get me back. And that really made a difference, especially on that bicycle. I can cover a lot of territory. And getting the phone is very easy. I've got 3 phones. I got a Chinese phone, an American phone, and I got another phone that I use. I just change the chips on whatever country I'm in. So you can still get a hold of me on my American phone. And Chinese phone, it runs on a complete different system than any place I've ever been. So that's why I've got a Chinese phone. And the rest of them all change out the SIM card. So, but anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.